Hey Libra, welcome to your January 2020 love reading. Please forgive my delay. I have been trying to work out a recording schedule so I can make sure I keep bringing videos consistently without so much of a gap in between. But I appreciate you all for hanging in there with me. Excuse me. So, I'm sorry. For personal readings, if you're interested, you can email me at tarotseeds@gmail.com. I'm actually going to finally start putting my private reading information and links to follow me on IG and Facebook in the description box. So, if I happen to miss it in your video, which is what I'm going to keep giving this disclaimer, check another one because I do not have a community tab until I get 1,000 subscribers. So if you do enjoy this reading and any other reading, please make sure you are liking, sharing, and subscribing so we can do some more awesome things on this channel. But we're going to get into your reading now, Libra. There you are. There's just, okay. Might have some students or people who have really tense work schedules or school schedules. Got a lot of tension in my shoulders as soon as we got into Virgo. Excuse me, as soon as we got into Libra energy. A lot of tense energy. All right, Libra. We are going to do a 10-card Celtic cross. And then I will clarify usually about 4 cards. And then we'll decide which ones they are once we get into the reading. So, currently, how do you feel? 2 of Swords. This is air energy, your energy. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The 2 of Swords symbolizes needing to make a decision, but having to do so blindly. And it feels like you are willingly making this decision blindly. But let's see what's blocking that or what the obstacle is. 10 of Wands. So you're overburdened. You are overwhelmed, and it feels like maybe that's why you're making this decision blindly, because you're tired. That makes sense. What's crowning you? What is on your mind during this reading? The 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles talks about financial abundance. You could have maybe just gotten a promotion, a higher paying salary. 10 of Pentacles also could talk about a long-term commitment. This is the number of completion. So you have either financial abundance or a commitment or both. But something is wearing you out. You already have 2 10s and we have 3 cards, which lets me know you got some pretty heavy things going on, which could explain, like I said, that tension I was feeling. Foundation of the reading, physically, why is this happening? The Ace of Swords, air energy. Feels like you've received some clarity about a situation. And maybe that clarity that you've received is it's quite a burden on you. What happened in the recent past? The 4 of Cups. So, you were bored with an offer. Someone made you an offer, and you were bored with it. You didn't, okay, thanks. I already have one of those kind of energy, like, nah, I'm good. Excuse me. All right, what's the energy that's coming toward you? The Fool, major for Aries. And the Fool is wanting to take a leap of faith, start a brand new journey, wanting to dive off that cliff, so to speak, and do something new. And I could imagine with these 10s here, but we'll see. How do you see yourself right now? The Hermit. That is major for Virgo, but the Hermit, He's in seclusion. He's isolated. But he takes that time to go away to reflect, to ponder, to think on things, to find his guiding light, so to speak. The only thing he has is his lantern and his cane. So the Hermit is all about getting back to basics, and pretty much for me, this is the Hermit is more of a spiritual card, because you have to tune everything else out in order for you to listen to spirit, in order for you to be able to hear the messages that you're receiving, so you understand what the next steps are. And that's what the Hermit does. He goes away so that he can hear those messages from spirit. Now, what's external to you in this position, this card position, I typically say you take it how it resonates for you. This could be the person that you're dealing with. This could be your environment. And this could be something external to you that you are not aware of. Obviously, if I read it and it's something that you're not aware of, expect it to be coming. Judgment. Judgment is the horn call to make a final call, final judgment. Perhaps maybe a reconciliation or a resurrection of something that's ended, quite possibly. That's interesting. What's in your feelings, your hopes and your fears? How do you feel? 9 of Cups. So something's making you happy. Something's making you content. Because the 9 of Cups is about contentment. I'm so sorry, guys. The 9 of Cups is about contentment. And could very well be indulgence or maybe overindulgence in alcohol. But generally in this deck, like I say, I like to point out the differences in the decks. But in this deck in particular, he's just happy. He's chilling at the bar. He's at, like I said, he's at the pub. Like, he ain't really worried about nothing. He's chilling. And that's good. That's a good place to be in. Very good Libra energy. What's your outcome? Ooh, you again. The Empress. The Empress is major for Libra or Taurus. But the Empress, she embodies all that is feminine. She is the epitome of femininity. And what that means is she is a mother. She could very well be a pregnant woman. She could be your mother. She could be your mother-in-law. She could be I feel like this is you. I don't feel like this is anyone else. And I feel like this is you coming out of this Hermit energy, finding your happiness and moving into this Empress energy. But we're going to clarify so we can find out for sure. But I really feel like that's your outcome, is you're going to come out of this overburdened foolishness and this Hermit energy. And you're going to find something that does make you content and happy, so that you can step into your power as the Empress. Nice. Libra. Okay, Libra. Where are you, Libra? Where are you? Okay. Ooh, excuse me. All right, Libra, we are going to clarify the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. We're going to clarify this Hermit. We're going to clarify Judgment, and we're going to clarify the Empress. Yep, okay. Why is the 10 of Wands here with the 2 of Swords? So maybe feeling burdened by having to make a decision. You know you need to make a decision, but the burden is what's stopping you from making this decision. Or this burden is what's making you indecisive. Okay. There you are again. Justice, major for Libra, along with the Emperor. Major for Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries or a fellow Libra. But it feels like the burden, okay. It feels like this Emperor is the burden. It feels like this Emperor who is controlling, he is the boss. He runs things. He don't take no shit from nobody. He's always in control. And he doesn't have a problem with telling you how he feels. Along with Justice, though. Balanced. So it feels like this could be an authority figure. Like maybe your boss or the owner of an institution. Now, with the Emperor and Justice, I feel like this Emperor feels as though what he does is just. He feels as though what he's doing is what's best. But that's the burden for you. Because he feels that way, or she, excuse me, because the Emperor is masculine energy, not necessarily a man. This person feels this way, that they are just and they are right, and balanced. And I really think that they're self-righteous. Thank you, Spirit. It feels like that's what the burden is. It's how self-righteous they are. They're always right. And they always know what's best. Okay. Why is this Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? Sorry, one of my kids just came home. And he didn't know I was recording. Oh, we got two here. Okay. Hermit. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands. The Queen of Cups is water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If not that sign, the energy of the Queen of Cups is very compassionate. She's very loving. She's very giving. She is very intuitive. She is very in tune with her feelings and could very well be in tune with yours. She is empathetic. And it feels like, excuse me, I'm saying she again. I'm sorry. This is feminine energy. Does not have to be a woman. This person is very loving. And it feels like you've gone into hermit mode to decide what you want to do about this situation. That's very clear. I also feel like this is your energy, Libra. It feels like, what do I do with all of this love? Like, I can't express it the way... Oh, they're stifling your creativity. They're making you feel like you can't express yourself your way. I also feel like, really quickly, while I'm on this and with this Two of Wands, this could be you actually bumping heads with this Emperor, and that's what the burden is. So now you have to make a choice. And again, this could very well be why you kind of withdrew and isolated yourself, because you need to focus in order for you to make this decision. All right, Libra, I like the way y'all talk to me. Judgment. Why is Judgment here? Why is Judgment here? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of twos. You got tens and twos. So, It looks like someone is reconsidering or considering bringing, we'll take that one, bringing, King of Wands, Aries, Sag, or Leo. The King of Wands is a very confident king. He is charismatic. He's charming. He's the player type. He's the one that knows all the ladies and all the ladies know him. Excuse me. Like I said, could be a woman, but this is masculine energy. Oh. So it looks like what's external to you, either this person or someone in your direct environment, is making a final judgment on whether they want to offer emotion and offer love or continue to be this player. And that's exactly how I'm getting it. And this is literally the final judgment. Because like I mentioned before, at the beginning of the read, you're crowning you as this Ten of Pentacles. And this Ten of Pentacles could very well be a relationship that you're in. And it feels like this person, or what's external to you, is this person is considering juggling being a player or offering emotions. It doesn't feel like doesn't feel like they're trying to do both. It feels like they're trying to make that decision on which one they would rather do. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress? Oh, not gonna take. I do not want to take that one because it kind of just fell out my hand. Sorry, but it was the Four of Swords. If it comes out again, we'll know it was supposed to. Why is the Empress here? The Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about commitment. Clergyman, possibly. An institution. This could very well be a mentor, an authority figure, someone who actually creates the rules. This could be a belief system. And it feels like let's see, because you got this Nine of Cups here. Maybe they did decide to offer the cup after all, and now you all are going to be entering into a commitment. Give me one more for the Hierophant and the Empress, please. All right, or two more, that's fine. Oh, okay. You got the Tower and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Excuse me, Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, it feels like somebody might have made an ultimatum. That didn't go so well. And I really feel like it's it happened so suddenly. And you or this person is just like, fuck it. Because the Seven of Wands in the upright, this is defending yourself, standing your ground, being defensive, maybe. But in the reverse, it's like, okay, whatever. I don't care. It's like letting it go. Along with the Tower, which is a sudden shakeup or a quick, abrupt change. It could be the loss of a job. It could be the loss of a relationship. It could be somebody's moving out or someone has to move in. Any sudden shift or change that drastically changes the course of what you were doing or what you were planning to do. And it feels like this Empress was trying to get into a commitment. Or this person was trying to get into a commitment with the Empress. But then the Tower fell. And either... Who gave up? We'll see that. Who gave up? Why is the Seven of Wands here in the reverse? Who gave up? Because it feels like whatever this Tower was, it was just like, okay, that's it, I'm done. Because you keep in mind, you already have the Ten of Wands is what's crossing this Two of Swords, or this decision that you need to make. You're burdened, and you want to make a clear decision. Why is it 7 of Wands here? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. You've got the Lovers here with the Six of Pentacles. The Lovers is major for Gemini. But the Lovers with the Six of Pentacles, if somebody wants balance, they want equal give and take, they want reciprocity, and it feels like they gave up because they're not getting it. Excuse me. And it feels like whatever this shift was, or this Tower moment, someone, either the Libra or the person that you are dealing with, feels like, I'm never going to get what I want out of this situation. There is love here. Obviously, it's the Lovers. Like, this is a divine couple. This is a blessed union. But it feels like this is what you are trying to get, that has that reciprocity and that equal give and take and that sharing, along with the Hierophant. But it feels like you were on your way to getting this, and then you gave up because it either wasn't moving fast enough, or you weren't getting what it is that you thought you wanted out of the situation. My. All right, Libra. Thank you all very much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you. Like I said, if you're interested in a private reading, you can email me at tarotseeds@gmail.com. You can also check in the description box because my info will be there as well. Thanks again. Have a good one. Check in February.